Hello and welcome back to this channel as I ride the lime bike of subjective opinion at great speed along the crowded pavement of discourse. I'm The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw, and before we uncork any insights at all, let me just pre-remind you to hit the subscribe button for this channel and to do so with a harsh, guttural shout of affirmation. Cozy crime is one thing. Is this a cozy erotic thriller, an apparently super transgressive exercise in workplace sub-dom roleplay, which is weirdly without any actual emotional or corporate consequence, without, in fact, the menace that was supposed to make it exciting? Writer-director Helena Rain gives us BABYGIRL, something that looks like, and in many ways is, a sex-positive reboot of the 90s high-concept erotic thriller. You might set it alongside Barry Levinson's 1994 film Disclosure about sexual harassment with Michael Douglas and Demi Moore. The twist or op-ed talking point in that case being that it was the woman harassing the man. Nicole Kidman is Romy, the inspirational CEO of a hugely successful company in the big city, specialising in fulfillment centre automated delivery systems. She's married to Jacob, played by Antonio Banderas, a theatre director currently working on a production of Ibsen's play about an unhappy marriage, Hedda Gabler, with trendy Ivo Van Hove type projections on the screen. They have two teen daughters, one queer, one apparently straight. Romy and Jacob have a lot of sex, but she can only really climax by rushing off to another room straight afterwards and watching porn on her MacBook. Jacob doesn't seem to wonder where she's got to. Romy's career is sailing along, and interestingly, she's absolutely upfront about the Botox she's getting and endures with motherly exasperation jibes from her daughter about resembling a dead fish. Her comfortable world is rocked by meeting the glance of a hot, pert new intern, Samuel, played by Harris Dickinson. With amazing insolence and an expression of bovine incuriosity, Samuel comes on to her, his spidey sense evidently picking up on her frustration and unhappiness, and he makes it clear he'd like something to happen whereby he's the top and she's the bottom. Romy realises that being dominated by a young intern, whose career and life she could theoretically crush at any moment, is very exciting, and the amour fou duly kicks off with the Gen Z master awarding his boss the unfeminist endearment, BABYGIRL. As for Romy's real-world power over him, Samuel hints at what might happen if he went to HR with what's been going on.
We need to have a conversation. You're very young. I don't want to hurt you.
I think I have power over you. Because I could make one call and you lose everything. Does that turn you on when I say that?
But this is domination light. The supposed degradation is partly signalled by the scuzziness of the hotel rooms where they meet. She is incidentally presumably paying. In one, Romy actually has to pick a hair off the counterpane. Ew. She has to sit down and stand up and go into the corner and face the wall whenever he says so. She has to get down on all fours and lap milk from a bowl. They have straight sex, but really, that's it. We don't get into BDSM. Someone has said the safe word before action. It's simply about the age gap and the reversal of gender power relations. And a further line is crossed, albeit unerotically, in that time-honoured narrative device from the 90s Joe Esterhaz era, when the secret lover shows up at the heroine's family country estate on various unlikely pretexts. So it drifts along to a strangely implausible non-denouement with impermanent effects. She has all the backstory with work and family. He is weirdly blank in ways that don't feel entirely intended. Romy's ambitious assistant Esme, played by Sophie Wilde from the Australian horror film Talk to Me, looks for a while as if she will provide the grit in the oyster, which is sadly not really forthcoming. Although any old-school ironised twist of culpability and shock might, of course, be coldly assessed for its implications in the online social media discourse, which is what happened to Emerald Fennell's much more interesting, promising young woman. Kidman has played something similar in upscale metropolitan locations in the past, famously in Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut and Jonathan Glazer's Birth, and she can always play elegant and soigné and sophisticated. Nobody better. She and Dickinson can't deliver the erotic thrill of actual danger. And that's it. Please give this vlog a like and a share on your socials. Please subscribe and leave a comment. And please buy my book, The Body in the Mobile Library and Other Stories. Details given below. See you next time.